So I do like my Jordan 1 lows, and if I'm honest, I wasn't looking to grab this pair. It's the Year of the Dragon one, and when I saw photos online, it just looks a bit too bright green for me. So, but I thought I'd grab them and see what they're like anyway, and to maybe that change my mind. And you can see like the wrapping paper is quite cool. It's got a nice presentation. So it's a Year of the Dragon Jordan 1 lows, and as you see, the sneaker itself, I try and sort of make sure the lightings and the colouring is right on this, so it doesn't show it's too bright. But you do get the, I'll get that out of the way first, wherever I can find it. So you do get the charm slash bangle that comes with it. So that's a nice extra that they put in. It's not something that I'd wear, but it does sort of jingle around a lot, and nice cool little accessory. And the sneaker itself, when I see it now and looking at it in person, like I said, the photos online make it seem like it's a much brighter green, and when you see it in hand it's a bit more muted, and I'll try and do that justice in the video. And you can probably see on here the actual bits that are kind of more vibrant is a swoosh and the back heel tab, and it does really sort of mimic a dragon in my opinion. So it just depends on what your take is on a dragon, but usually I find dragons are green, and with like obviously scales that they have in here, the scale pattern, it's not as intense as the Gift of Mamba ones, but it's still cool, and it's quite sort of muted and matte in that way. So it's the same sort of finish, I guess, in that respect. And I like the fact that it's matte and it's not kind of shiny or lacquered in any way. And the quality of the leather seems good. It doesn't seem amazing. I've seen nicer materials on Jordan 1s, and it also is a bit of sort of a lottery really, because I got a pair of black toes and that had some really nice leather on it, and other people didn't. But the leather quality is fine, it's okay. The swoosh seems to be more sort of synthetic, and then this here seems like a satin type material on the back, and I like the embroidered wings logo. Not a fan of the clear outsole, but I can live with that. But it's a cool sneaker. It's not probably one that I would look to keep, because it's not something I know I probably won't wear that much because of the colorway. But if you're looking for a green burgundy type sneaker, then can't really go wrong with this. And you want something a bit flashy as well, I guess this is a cool one to get. So here are the details for the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Year of the Dragon. It comes in a sail, cedar oil and green colorway. So I think the cedar oil is the kind of burgundy color. And it has a EVA cupsole with an airbag in the heel. And it's made up of all leather construction. And the price was £145. So in regards to comfort and sizing, I think they have a medium to firm sole, much like any other Jordan 1, and you can be rest assured that it's the same comfort level. And for that reason, they can get sort of fatiguing after a while because of the hard sole, and I would say there isn't much support around the arch. It's very flat, but it all depends on what you like in terms of comfortability. With this particular shoe, you're not going to get too much sort of softness or bounciness, but the insole does provide a certain amount of comfort. And I think the wearing time for these is around 6 to 10 hours mark. Because the leather isn't as great as some other models, I think it's going to be a little bit longer for it to kind of soften up. And I would recommend like half size up for wide footers, and especially if you sort of wear thick socks. And again, like any other Jordan 1, because of the radial pattern, it has really good grip, and I think these are sort of amazing, and partly because of the fact that they have quite a flat sole, so they're kind of very grippy in that aspect, and you're very stable on the ground. So the look and style, I think they have a dragon style colour blocking. What I mean by that is the colours represent, to me anyway, they represent the dragon. So when you see a dragon, it's usually sort of a green colour with a kind of pinkish reddish tongue type thing, so it kind of captures that essence really. And I think with this particular pair you can wear them all seasons because of the fact that the colourway is green and burgundy and white, and they work well for pretty much any time. And you can dress these ones up casual, smart casual, because of the fact that they have like gold hits on them, and the shiny swoosh, for example, does sort of makes it sort of more elevated. So I think you can sort of dress these up. And you can go with the red laces that come with it, and a green would also work, and I think gold would work as well, or some sort of tone around that. However, I'd probably just go with white or sail laces. So in regards to the pros, I like the colourway. It represents a dragon, so which is what this was intended for, so it's doing the right things for it. And the scale pattern's really nice. It's not as nice as the Kobe Gift of Mumba. It has really deep sort of indentations, whilst this is more, I guess, slightly muted. And the extra that you get with it, this Lucky Charm bracelet that you get, which is a quite nice touch, especially for like women. And the satin inner lining is really nice as well, so it makes it just a bit more comfortable when you're kind of wearing these for long periods of time. And in regards to the cons, I think the cost is slightly too high. I think this is a special pair, I suppose, so it will be slightly more in terms of the cost. But I think what they've done is kind of paired that back with the leather quality. It's not as great in my opinion. So, and I would also say the colorway isn't for everyone, so just be wary of that. It's like a muted green. I won't call it a glowing green. I think some of the photos sort of misrepresent it. With regards to the look and style, I'll give it a 4. I think it's a nice sneaker, but like I said, because the colourway isn't for everyone, and it's not grabbing me completely as another Jordan Low would. I, for example, I would prefer to wear the black toes or the powder blue versions, so that I'd easily pick those over this pair. And the comfort is just the same as any other Jordan one, so I'm going to give that a 3. It's average. And the quality on this pair, I'm going to give it a 4. I kind of like they've put like extra bits and pieces, and there's different materials on there, and you get the extra sort of bracelet, but the leather quality isn't that as good as it could be. And the pricing, I give that a 4. For this one, it's probably slightly priced a little bit too high because of the fact that, like I said, it's a special edition. I sort of forgive it for that. But overall, it's a solid sneaker, and it's definitely one to get, especially if you love this kind of colorway, or if you just want a limited edition Jordan 1. I think this is the one to get, because the Year Rabbits are really highly priced.